So I wanted to continue with the reminiscing of the first 2 days of Venerable moving into the Abbey 9 years ago, 9 years ago yesterday. And a friend of mine, Richard, and myself, we rented a U-Haul and loaded up the U-Haul with many items that people in Seattle offered to Venerable and to the Abbey, being so generous. So we brought those here, and then there was another big truck. I'm not sure where that one came from, I can't remember, but there were maybe 5 other people that came, and I think the thing that I remember most about those 2 days, although we worked very hard to get her settled in, it was such a joyous occasion. Everybody was so harmonious and smiling, and it was just quite beautiful how everybody worked together. And what strikes me when I think back on that, it's the same way that we try to live here today. Especially when there's a big project, we all kind of drop the things that we're involved in and come together. We call it swarming. Everybody comes together, and we all pitch in and get something, whatever it is, done. And it's done with such good energy, and everybody's happy to do it, and we get to experience such support from one another when we do that. So at the very beginning, Venerable set the tone on how we would participate in offering service here at the Abbey. And the other thing that I remember when we started working Saturday morning, this room especially, it has very big high windows, and the windows, all the windows in the house were covered with a very dark blue flowered fabric, you know, curtains, quite dark. And I think Venerable, when we all got in ready to get going in the morning, Venerable said, well, where should we start? And most of us said, let's take the curtains down. So we all took the curtains down, which was, and it just opened this room up to just this very sunny, light, beautiful room. It was quite heavy and dark before. And the prior owners had left some furniture, which was quite helpful. So we had a dining room table and some couches and that kind of thing. But then many people offered many things to get Venerable kind of started. And we also took a couple walks into the forest and saw the land a bit. It was so peaceful and beautiful here. Looks very much to how it is today, you know, fall, crisp day, beautiful. I think it started snowing a little bit, didn't it, that day?
It was that day or the
next day, maybe Sunday, it started snowing a bit. Nothing big, but a little bit. And even through all of our activities, and you know, when you move into a place, there's kind of a lot of chaos. Even so, you know, Venerable really kept the form of, you know, we offer our food and we say our prayers and are kind to one another, and, you know, we do our meditation. And so even throughout all of that, she still, of course, maintained the form and was such a good example for us to, you know, how this was going to begin. And when Richard and I drove away that Sunday night, it was quite, it was actually sad to me. It's like this big, huge place, and now we're leaving her, and she's all there just with Achi and Manju, the 2 cats. And it was like, you know, I had no idea what is she thinking? You know, what is the vision here? I had no idea. And of course, even then too, it was like, gosh, where's she going to get these monastics? You know, that came up over and over. Where are they coming? You know, where do you get them? You know, do you mail order or call in somewhere, or how do you get them? It's so interesting. And she was just, you know, at least from the outside, you know, happy as a clam, and just felt very well taken care of. And of course, the most important thing is she holds so deeply, if I practice the Dharma and I live ethically, everything that I need will come to me. And from that very first moment of stepping into this place, that strong faith has been with her, and then by extension with all of us. And we are experiencing the truth of that and the result of that. And so it's quite beautiful. Yeah.